What's up, friends and fam? We are out here in Seattle. I am going towards the Museum of History and Industry, also known as MOHAI. I just got off the bus over on Dexter and Aloha. It's actually pretty cool today-ish. I mean, it's like maybe 70 something degrees. Since the sun isn't out, it's pretty cloudy. I know y'all can probably hear all the construction going on, but it is good. It's been a good minute since I've been in this part of Seattle, and you can also hear the wind going on here. But anyways, let's take a look forward ahead of me as we make our way to MOHAI. As you can see here, we are on 9th and Westlake right now. What we're gonna see here as we make our way to MOHAI, probably just gonna take a little detour for a second to show y'all some other stuff that's pretty cool around here. This is known as the South Lake Union area, more so in the literal sense that we're gonna be approaching a really huge lake, Lake Union. Just gonna take a look over yonder here. You can see the huge Lake Union. Of course, you can see there's people that's on these little boats as well. Definitely, if you're into kayaking, paddleboarding, of course floating on the water, folks like to do that too here. And actually up ahead, which we're going to be making our way towards there here in a bit, that is the Museum of History and Industry that they call MOHAI, M-O-H-A-I. But yeah, let's keep walking for a bit. So just kind of giving you a glance of what's going on here. Right here we have Maria Sabina. It's a Mexican restaurant. We have what looks like the place is called the Bodega. So kind of like your little convenience shop that you think of on the East Coast, hence the name Bodega. We got some Italian food, Mexican food, all next to each other. Why not? And as we're kind of slowly making our way around, just kind of following along here, we're also going to pass, or going to get to see something else that's pretty noteworthy. We're actually we're going to be walking past the Google building here in a bit. It's going to be over here. It's going to be coming through in the frame soon. One thing about where we're walking past is so underneath kind of all the other stuff, there is a place called Tapsters. This is basically where if you're really into trying different beers, you don't want to try just one specific beer, but you want to kind of like sample different beers, you can. The cool thing about it is that they do it where you're pretty much paying by the ounce. They give you a little charge card where the minimum to spend is $10, I believe, and really just they pay by how much you pay, how much you pour. Obviously, if you spend more than $10, that's really up to you as a customer. But really, if you want to try some beers, not worry about overspending, definitely want to keep yourself within that $10 minimum there. But yeah, as you can see here, kind of past these trees a little bit, we got this Google building, or many folks call it Alphabet. So yeah, a lot of folks from Google, they definitely also stop by the Tapsters too. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but Tapsters is kind of like underneath all that stuff there. But yeah, one thing, so it looks like we're actually pretty much by the MOHAI, the Museum of History and Industry. They have what is called the Seattle Design Festival, and this year's theme is connection. And so I think that's pretty neat in the sense that, well, connection, right? I think of things in terms of network. I work in IT, so whether we're talking connection like that, or maybe connection of us as people and design, there's definitely many ways that you can interpret that. Of course, we're just kind of maybe we'll take a look while we're in here. Actually, what's going on? As you can see, it looks like folks are getting things set up and ready to go. Yeah, this is pretty neat actually. So this is one of those I haven't really come out here often, so I can't really say what's going on. Okay, these are the common threads, and I get it. This is actually pretty neat. You can kind of see they're making the connection between these different symbols or icons, if anything. Looks like representing nature, exploring, music, gardening. It looks like there's a few other icons that are here. But yeah, definitely for sure, folks, if you want to see what's going on over here in Salt Lake Union, we got this going on. Of course, there's obviously other festivals that go on throughout the year. It doesn't have to be just the festival, the Seattle Design Festival. Definitely many things going on. This is right here, the Bezos Center for Innovation. Yeah. Okay. So definitely, let's go ahead and take a short walk through some of these we got going on here. Y'all, take a look at this. So now I kind of fast forwarded through a few other things here, but if you notice, this is a really nice front view of what we got going on here. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of folks are definitely on the water. You can kind of see, I'm gonna show y'all. Got these sails, and then, you know, of course it's kind of hard to tell maybe in the video, but to kind of tell you, like this is a lot going on here. Not sure what AGC stands for, but yeah. It's kind of taking the view. Oh, look at that, it says Tacoma. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you're down to see parts of Seattle that got the water part of it, definitely check this out. Looks like right now they're doing a ice cream cruise. So I don't know if there's like any actual ice cream on that mini cruise, but we're just gonna keep walking down here. Now that we're a lot closer, of course you can see the Museum of History and Industry. As far as with inside, currently they do require masks. Let's actually stop here for a second, see what this is. So this is called What a Relief by Malum. Okay. So just kind of taking a quick glance at what we have going on, or what they have going on rather. It looks like a lot of this is where they are kind of letting you interact with these exhibits in a way. So you get to participate. You don't just get to look at what's going on, but you do get to partake in the activity that they have for you. So yeah, it's not just here's a piece of art, or here's an art piece to look at, but let yourself kind of be part of the art rather. That way you're connected with it, which I think is pretty neat. Get it? You are getting connected with what's around you. Okay, this interesting one looks like this is beat roulette, and oh, okay. Yeah, especially for me, I'm into music, so I think that one's actually pretty cool. So it looks like, kind of based off of this one, this is folks are answering questions, it looks like. For this example, where is the best place to immerse yourself in art? I see. Okay, so it's like for this, you take a ribbon, you know what your answer, or you take a ribbon, you write your answer on it, and then you attach it to that structure that's in the middle. Kind of looks like a, not a quilt, but it does remind me of something where folks would maybe have like, you have like 10 friends and then somebody in the middle, and then they jump from there. Kind of like a human trampoline or something. Structures. This one was actually pretty cool. This is where we had me and then somebody go on the other side, and then if you talk through the cans, it's kind of like the old telephone thing that you probably did as kids, where you have the metal cans and then you have the string that attach. You can kind of hear the other person. It sounded like mumbling a little bit, but sound did go through, believe it or not. Now, we're looking at here, this is something that's a different way of interacting. It's kind of like, this is your canvas. And as it says up here, you want to leave your mark, accidents welcome. Let's see if I could find some interesting ones here. You can see a lot of people kind of doodle their own way, which is the point of this. You know, there's no right or wrong answer to this. There's no right or wrong way to draw or to express yourself through art. Swell times, yes. Let's kind of absorb it all in. I believe you take one of these, you could also flip it around. You can see the other side of it. Ooh, look at that. Very, very creative. You know, you take something that's blank and then you actually put a lot on there. Look at that. See? I'm gonna turn this around here. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. They put something in the middle there. Looks like some eyes and some other things. Yes. Okay. And then just kind of show you guys an idea here and slowly get to it. That is something me and one other person did. That was that in the middle is my attempt to do Om, and then they wrote Namaste. And it's funny because if you look up here, other folks there previously, they definitely had a similar idea. That was the third eye right there. So just to kind of give you guys a view, this is kind of like a good overall view of everything. Everything as far as what's going on with this festival. If anything, it's definitely more along the lines of you get to interact with it. As you saw there, I have the Om. Somebody wrote Namaste. That piece where they invite people to draw and color on them. You know, definitely all about people getting to connect with each other through art. I think that's really important. I think with you know, we're usually all focused on work or other ways of being more efficient, usually thinking in terms of business. But I think once you kind of like find something to kind of focus on outside of that, and it's like you get to let your mind breathe also. So not just focus on work related things, it's also focus on, you know, if you do have a creative side, whether it's arts, whether it's building a contraption, whether it's woodworking, whether it's being in the water, you name it. I mean, something that you enjoy that's not where you're always in work mode all the time, if anything. As we're walking here, we are approaching plane flying overhead. As we are approaching another interesting piece here. Nice. It looks like we have some called memory strings. Kind of what the name implies, it looks like. Oh, I see. That's one way to do it. Howdy. Okay. Nice. Really just the West Coast. You gotta get some sushi burritos. The soul bowl, get it? Soul bowl feeds your soul. See? Huge life-size. Definitely come out to Chinatown. Definitely come out to the Chinatown block party. So much going on.
So much for coming. It's the third official CID block party.